I would assume that there's a lot of confusion and then criticism, controversy, every C word I can think of right now going on at Churchill Downs.
It's quite a scene, no doubt, and everyone was waiting anxiously as they waited for the steward to make the decision. And when the decision was made, boos rained down from the grandstands. We were standing on the racetrack as it unfolded, and then we ran over to interview Jason Service, the trainer for Maximum Security, and we had the opportunity to ask him a couple questions. I asked him first about his opinion of what he saw. When we first chatted with him, he'd not yet seen a replay. We stood there as he watched the replay, and I asked him what he saw, and he was actually on the way right now to call the steward for an explanation. And I also asked him about the range of emotion that he felt over the last hour or so, as you stated on the way into me here, the highest of highs to a crushing low at this point. And he looked at me and almost looked through me. It was that look of bewilderment where you're still trying to process what happened to you. And he actually said to me, "I'm not sure it's hit me yet." So a lot of questions yet to be answered for Mr. Service. We then left. We left the racetrack area, and we went out to the paddock, and we had the opportunity to chat with Bill Mott. And I asked him the same couple of questions. What did you see? How would you describe the range of emotions? He, too, was still processing everything. And I did ask him, though. I asked him, look, try to remove your obvious bias. You won the race, so you're going to say it was the right call. But I would love to know what your thoughts are if you could remove your bias. And I want to make sure I get this right. It was a Wednesday maiden. Yeah, he basically told us if it was a standard race, a Wednesday maiden, then it would be interesting to see if they would have made the same call. But with everything at stake in the Kentucky Derby, it really was a gutsy call. As you stated, it was the first time ever that a race has been overturned in this fashion.
Yeah, Marty, and I think some of the controversy from people who were able to see the video, maybe right there at Churchill Downs, is the fact that, yes, Maximum Security did take a wide turn coming into contact with War of Will, but it didn't really impact the direction of Country House. Yes, it was Country House who filed the objection, not the jockey of War of Will. I'm not sure if Bill Mott had an opportunity to discuss that aspect with you, but I think for a lot of people, especially with betting tickets, Marty, you know how that is, the controversy came from the fact it didn't come from the horse that he contacted, but Country House, who was on the outside but still came in second.
I can't fathom the amount of money that just switched hands, man. It's got to be an astronomical number when you're talking about maximum security on the way in, and then Country House was 50+ to 1, right? 50 something to 1. So it's been 10 years since a horse had that high in odds and won the race. So it is a landmark decision, and we're still kind of processing it here ourselves. We just left the paddock, and we did interview, as I said, we did interview both Mott and Service, and we'll have all of that footage for you guys ASAP. What a moment! We're all bewildered. I mean, that's the word I would use.
Understatement.